Taking Japanese pop. I'm Cody, and here with me is
Yoshi here. Hello, everyone.
Hello. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you so much. In this podcast, two Japanese hosts explore the world of Japanese pop culture like manga, anime, and novels and movies and such. And today,
Yep,
we are going to talk about Medalist.
Medalist. Yes, the figure skating manga. I mean,
Anime, yeah.
yeah, anime.
Yep.
So like we did have the Winter Olympics, and it was such a huge thing in Japan as well. And in terms of figure skating, I think the Ryu pairs they
Oh, yeah.
won the medal.
They are definitely Totoi relationship.
Yep, that's very
Definitely.
total relationship. We have to say.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a thing like on social media as well. Like people were like saying like, "Oh, they're so totally."
Yeah, I mean, I've read the story of them on the newspaper, and I cried.
Oh, you cried? It made you cry?
Yeah, I mean, I cry a lot when I'm reading newspaper because it has so many good stories. And it has so many good local stories. So,
I haven't really heard of anyone crying over newspaper. Like, I mean, by
Yeah.
reading newspapers. I mean, I don't
I mean,
understand.
it has-
But
it has so many good interviews or
right,
like stories.
yeah.
And I always cry
Yeah.
every morning.
I mean, that's great that you still read newspaper, right?
I mean, on tablet. But
Oh,
still,
yeah, me too.
the
I was
digital
thinking
version.
I was thinking of the paper version.
No. That's too old school. I
But
guess.
it's great though, but digital version,
Yeah.
I mean, there are a lot of like articles and interviews about all these athletes, and they're always, very touching. And yeah, I bet you cry a lot
Yeah,
then
and
about reading.
I cried because of the manga Medalist.
Ah, makes sense.
Because I know what figure skating is, and I've seen it. I had seen it on the news.
Yeah.
All like every year, right? Someone gets this medal, and someone won this competition, and something like that. And there's always be an iconic athletes in every generation.
That's very
right?
true.
Like Shizuka Arakawa, Mao Asada,
Yeah.
Yuzuru Hanyu.
Yep.
We have so many iconic figure skaters, but I've never ever understood. I've never understood the rule of figure skating, like how they count
Yeah,
points,
yeah.
like what they are actually competing, and I finally understood what the story is. No, I don't fully understand it, but I could like grasp the what's interesting and what's
Yeah.
difficult and what's said impossible in figure skating in Medalist. And I am really thankful that to the author of Medalist, because it just explains the atmosphere or the rules or like the world of figure skating so well.
Yeah, I totally
And-
agree with you.
And it has a great story.
Yep. I mean,
It's just
until
really good.
until I read this manga, I knew of a figure skating, but it's just like I had like very, very, I don't know, like I didn't have much knowledge about it. So
Yeah, we
I was
all
just
have, like,
watching
general-
it, It's
Yeah,
just, like,
general
the-
idea.
Yeah. Like
Right?
I was just watching it. Oh, they're so beautiful. Like, oh wow, they're like doing the jumps. Oh wow, it looks so
Triple
difficult.
spin, that's cool.
Yeah,
That's something
but
like
then I
that.
never understood what kind of training they do to be able to do those things, what they have to go through
Yeah.
to be one of the, the athletes to compete in the Olympics. I didn't know anything about those things. I was just watching the Olympics on TV. That was it. But because after I read this manga, I think I was just able to enjoy Winter Olympics so much better this
Yeah.
year.
Exactly. I
Yep.
mean, like you can get the grasp of a obsession to win the competition, and also their dedication
Yep.
to master their like skills, jumps, and just skating in general. And their like training
Mm.
started like 10 years before the Olympics, right?
Mm.
Because the in Medalist we have 11-year-old girl as a protagonist,
Mm.
and it's probably maybe some people go to the Olympics at the age of 16 or like 17. I think the minimum age was 16. In this Olympics, we have 20-year-old skate athletes, and also the Rikuryu pair. They have 33-year-old skater in the
Mm.
pair, and it's just and their training dedication started. His dedications even started like way before the Olympics, right?
Right.
And reading Medalists, 11-year-old kids doing their best.
Mm.
That's like the maximum.
Mm.
Like it feels like it's just enough for
Mm.
me, but they have to continue doing their effort with 100%.
Mm. Every single
They
day,
have to,
huh?
yeah, and keep doing it for
Right.
maybe 10 more years. It was
Right.
like, oh, this is what Olympics is, and I was like, finally got the value
Mm.
of Olympics or like competition in general.
Yeah, I totally get that. It's very, very touching. And when I was reading Medalist, I cried so many times. Just
Mm-hmm.
watching all these like little kids going through what they have to go through. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
kind of like it's very, I don't know, I got really emotional somehow. I mean, it's just, I guess in a way, I was in this
Mm-hmm.
kind of like, it's not exactly the same, but I
Mm-hmm.
was a singer. So I think I was in some sort of like competing and also kind of like
Yeah,
artistic
yeah,
world
yeah.
in a way.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And I totally understand like some of the struggles they have to go through and the effort they have to make and all the
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
sacrifices they have to make, right? So like it made me really, really emotional, like just by reading
Mm.
this manga. And all these like, but when I started my career, it was like a lot later than 5 years old, right? So I was
Mm-hmm.
pretty much like more grown up than they were, but I felt like, in Medalist, all these kids
uh-huh.
are so mature.
Yeah, I
I mean,
mean,
of course they do have their kid size,
uh-huh,
and they
uh-huh.
do have their struggle as kids, but
Mm-hmm.
how they think, how they behave
Mm-hmm.
to achieve their goals, I think it's just so mature. Not that many kids
Yeah.
can do this, you know?
I mean, I cannot do that. I
I
don't.
I
I
won't be
cannot. I
able
mean,
to
I
do it.
cannot explain what I want to do and to get that what
Yeah.
I need to do or something like that. I cannot explain all that. I
Yeah.
mean,
I mean, and
they
yeah,
Inori-san's 11 years old,
right.
and other kids even started skating from 5 years old, right? So Inori-san's kind of like 5 years behind of usual athletes. So it's like an underdog story, but
Mm.
she has really, she's dedicated
Yep.
to win a medal at the Olympics, gold medal
Yep.
at the Olympics, and just so great. It's just she was kind of bad at expressing her emotion at the beginning of the story, but she gradually learned or like build a confidence
Right.
with her
Mm.
skating, and she gradually can express her feeling or desire, what she wants to do,
Mm.
and it's just yeah, I cried so much.
Yeah. I mean, there was
I mean,
like a
I've only read 6
ballers.
volumes
Okay.
of the manga, which is I think it's a on the same about the anime series
Is
is
about like the
around the
season
same.
1 or season 2? Yeah.
Yeah,
Around the same. Hmm.
season two is still going, and
Mm.
I think at the same points of the story, and yeah, I've cried so many times.
I mean, and, like when she was kind of timid in a way, like how to express, like, she wanted to tell her mom about what she wants to
Oh,
do, right? But then she couldn't because she was so scared.
uh-huh.
She thought, she's gonna think less of her or something.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
And because she wasn't really good at anything else, she didn't want her mom to think like she's a failure
mm-hmm,
or didn't want to trouble her at all or anything. something like that, and then she just didn't want to tell her mom. But
Mm-hmm.
the coach, Tsukasa, he told her that she has to tell her mom what she wants, right? In order to get what she wants.
Mm-hmm.
So, yep, she got her confidence not in a way, and then like, she told her mom. And there was like one scene that finally her mom said yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then but there was like this one line that really broke my heart was that, her mom said, I'll let you do it until you get to junior high school.
Yeah, that was cruel,
I
really.
know, but I guess, because I do understand, like, her
Yeah.
mom was just really
Uh-huh.
worried because her
Uh-huh.
older sister was also in the skating world, right?
Mm-hmm.
She was
Mm-hmm.
competing in for skating, and then she broke her leg,
Yeah, I think that
right?
during the competition or something,
Right.
she broke her leg.
Yeah. So she got injured, and because of that, she needed to kind of quit and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So she didn't really want Inori to go through the same. That's why she
Mm-hmm.
was against it, and also because Inori was pretty much kind of like not really good at anything else. She just didn't want her
Mm-hmm.
to feel like she's failing once again, right? But she was so passionate, and she really had that like obsession and also
Mm-hmm.
her love towards skating that she convinced her mom. And then after that, she was so happy, right? But then, like, her mom
Mm-hmm.
said, like, I'll let you do it until junior high. I was like, but I mean, later on, I mean, her mom changed her
Yeah.
mind and stuff like that. So she was more supportive, and she was
Yeah,
very,
yeah, yeah,
she
yeah, yeah.
became really supportive of her and stuff like that. I was like, oh, this is a good story,
Yeah,
because
I mean
yeah.
Inori-san and her mother has this really great storyline where
Mm,
she's wasn't supportive at the beginning, but she's kind of supportive
mm,
after winning the competition or like getting a badge or something.
mm,
And at a later point, they have a really cool scene where Mira, the like Inori-san, saw her dressed in
mm,
a mirror, and she was like, "Oh, I'm already a skater, figure
mm,
skater. So I have to change myself." And
mm,
she tell her mother what she thinks, what she
mm.
wants. I was like, "Oh, this is
Yeah, it's a
so
great story.
Totoy. This
I
is
know, it's so
really
so
great. That's a
toy,
great
super toy.
scene. Yeah, super
Yeah,
Totoy."
I really, really like the scene that her mom asked, like, so you said you want to be a medalist.
Hmm.
Medalist of what? Right?
I mean, that's great title, by the
And
way.
yep. And then it goes like Olympics,
Yeah,
because she's a kid, she's so
that's
honest. And then
that's
and what her mom said was like, okay.
that is so roll the title, roll the credits
Like,
scene, right? I mean,
oh, yeah.
Olympics.
I mean,
That's
parents
so
do
perfect.
say things that
Mm,
unintentionally hurts their kids. And I do
mm,
understand that because I did have similar experience with my mom.
mm.
I
Okay.
because I'm a grown up now and like I'm much
Mm-hmm,
older, so I
mm-hmm,
do understand her like, intention in a way. But as a kid, even though I said something or like my mom sometimes didn't approve of me or something like that, and I was really
mm-hmm,
hurt at the time. But then I do understand. Probably she was just worried because when I
mm.
became a singer, she was acting exactly like Inori's mom.
Oh.
She really wanted me to quit.
Oh.
Yeah, she really wanted
But
me to quit for
just
many,
out
many years.
out of worry,
Yeah, she
right?
was like, okay,
Just worried.
uh, you'll be better off if you get a job at a company and,
Mm-hmm,
make like stable salary and like, or
mm-hmm,
become some sort of like, I don't know, like professional or something
mm-hmm,
than a singer or like
mm-hmm,
idol member. And I did understand her worry at
mm-hmm,
that same time, but at the same time I was really frustrated. And like Inori, I was always the second to my
mm-hmm.
sister because my sister was really, really smart.
Oh,
And no
okay.
matter what I did, I felt like I wasn't enough.
Mm,
So like I had so much to relate to Inori. I
mm-hmm,
wanted something special for myself as well. And when I saw Inori being so confident and like, just be ready to tell others what she wanted, I was like, oh, I know that takes so much effort and then like it hurts, but she did it.
yeah.
as an 11 years old kid, I was like, I
Right,
was
right, right.
really, really moved by her and how she, pursued her dream and stuff. It's like, oh, wow. It's just really, really touching.
I mean, your story with your mom kind of reminds me of my mom too.
Yeah.
I'm an only child, so I wasn't compared to my siblings. But I've got a cousin who is at the same age of me, and he's taller at the time,
Mm,
taller, smarter. He has a ambition, and just he's just really great at making friends or
mm,
like it's like it feels like he feels like my better version,
mm,
right? But and my mom can't sometimes my mom compare me with him,
mm,
but I always had an excuse that I came out of different parents.
mm,
So is that on me? Or maybe it's on you. And we had an argument. It's not like a fight. We
mm,
were like kind of making jokes
mm,
on each other. I know he's good at everything, but I'm from different parents, so
mm.
who's to blame? And we were kind of laughing. We were kind of that. We were that kind of family. So I
Mm,
was really yeah. I had so many excuses. So I was really good at making
mm,
excuses. So I guess that's my relationship. But that's kind of because that's kind of why
mm,
I feel Inori-san is really great at like
mm.
focusing on what she wants to do
Yep.
because that's a feeling I don't have.
Because you mean like the obsession to the victory.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
Mm,
like I'm interested in a lot of things.
mm,
So I say I've tried like, playing guitar
mm,
and I got good at kind of good at it.
mm-hmm,
I just move on to another thing and I don't keep doing it for long. I
mm,
just want to try something. I love trying something new.
mm. I mean,
So I
that's great, I think. I mean,
that's
being able
yeah.
to, like do something, just only one thing for many, many years is hard. What trying new thing is also hard. Like as hard as, doing
Mm-hmm.
one thing for many years. Because
Yeah,
usually
yeah,
people
yeah.
are scared to do something new.
That's
Yeah.
what I wanted to hear from my mom.
Oh,
But yeah, thank you.
no problem. But yeah, like in terms of Medalist, I mean, I think a
Mhm,
lot of people are watching the anime, but the
mhm.
manga is
Oh yes.
amazing. We have to say it. It's amazing.
Yeah, I mean,
It's,
both has great parks or like a
yes,
great things to have, great things to offer. But manga, if you're watching anime, I highly recommend reading manga because there are so many things only manga can express,
yes,
only manga can depict.
yep.
And the thing I noticed
Mm-hmm.
was the lighting in the manga. The usage of light is or like the contrast of using the light is just so great in Medalist,
Yep.
especially in a dramatic scene
Mm,
where Tsukasa sensei tells something to Inori-san. It always has a great lighting,
mm,
but it's not like a really flashy or like shiny type of thing. But it's not like that. It's more like a backlight of a Tsukasa coach, Tsukasa
mm.
sensei, and it's creating really dramatic lighting with
Yeah.
lots of contrast. And I don't think I've seen those type of depiction in other manga series, and it feels so real,
Yep.
but it feels really dramatic at the same time.
Yep. I mean, manga is usually it's just in black and white, right?
Hmm,
Except for
hmm,
those colored pages.
hmm.
I think this manga, Medalist, has amazing details and amazing depiction of lighting, as you said, and also shading. It's so
Hmm.
cinematic.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I also love all the details like on the ice and the skate
Mm,
rink.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So on the ice, there's always like a trace of their skating blade, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And there's like one scene that like my favorite scene, but I think it's not in within the sixth volume that you read.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it was a little bit later than that. But there's like
Uh-huh.
one scene. Um, so the panel is more like from the camera. Let's
Mm-hmm.
say we have a camera for it, right?
Okay.
So it's like
Okay.
more like from the very down, like low angle, and like kind of looking up the person, and it
Mm-hmm.
has the ice, the skating rink, right on the ground. It has
Mm-hmm.
all the traces written, and then
Ooh.
it's very, very. I mean, the ice, the depiction of ice, the skating rink in this manga, it's just incredible.
Oh yeah,
It's so
I yeah kind of noticed that the
beautiful.
in anime
Mm.
it's just white because
Right,
that's what
because
it is.
it's colored,
Yeah,
right?
because it's what it is. So it's just they have to make it white.
Mm.
But in manga, it has so many colors in terms of a like to from white to like a
Yeah.
yeah, shadow or like with darker color. It has so many faces.
Yeah, how
So
this author uses all these like, black,
mhm.
white colors, it's just amazing. You gotta see it in manga because we're not gonna be able to see that in anime. I mean, anime is great, right? With all the colors,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
all the cinematic scenes, and then, like all the
Hmm.
music. We even have the music when they're performing and everything, and then it
Oh yeah,
even has a sound of skating.
yeah. The sound is really great in
Really
anime.
great in anime.
Yeah, it has like really heavy feeling of skating touching the skate touching the
Yeah.
ice. It just really great. If there
So
was
yeah.
if there was like a 20 minutes of that BGM,
Mm.
I would listen to it.
I
It's just
mean,
so good.
yeah,
The
it's
sound is
great.
so good. And also
So
you can
yeah.
see the movement
Mm-hmm.
clearly in
Yep,
the anime.
that's very true.
So it just the dancing scene or like the acting or
Mm.
competition skating scene is just really good
Yep.
with a you can watch it on like Olympics or anything, but they have like telephoto lens,
Mm.
like you have to zoom in from the outside of the rink, right? But in anime, the camera is right next to the character or the athlete
Mm.
with wide angle
Mm.
lens. It feels like you are there with them,
Mm.
but they're really fast. They move really fast, right?
Right.
So you can get the feeling of speed.
Mm.
That's the anime depicts that feeling so well.
Yep.
So
It's just
anime has
amazing.
its park,
Mm.
and anime has its parks, and manga has its. And manga, I felt like manga depicts really well on the obsession.
Yeah.
Even when skating, it
Mm.
has like really visceral feeling, like the Hikari-chan was like described as like an animal, wild animal type of feeling, but it has the manga has that kind of feeling during the skating scene. That's what I felt, and
Yeah.
it's both are great.
Mm.
Is
Yeah,
what I'm
both
trying
are
to
great.
say.
So
Yeah.
if you have watched only anime,
Hmm.
please go read manga version. And if you have read only the manga version, please watch the
Hmm.
anime. Both are just so
Yeah.
great. And
Hmm.
I love
Hmm.
them both. And like even the performance, it's so great in anime as well, but also in manga. There's like so because manga has like both pages, right? The
Hmm.
right page
Hmm.
and the left page. I mean, if you're
Hmm.
reading it on the digital website or something or on the app, it might be
Hmm.
hard to do so. But if you read it on like a bigger screen, you get to see
Hmm.
both pages on one screen. And with that, there's like so many great depiction of their performance on those like two pages. There was
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
one
yeah, yeah.
scene that the character is in the middle, but what
Hmm.
she does during her performance is like depicted in such details in the background. And I think
Hmm.
it
Hmm.
can only happen only in manga, right? Because in anime, you can't really do that. You can have like only one person in one
Hmm.
screen, right?
Hmm.
But in manga, they can use that technique to show the dynamic of the performance, and then
Yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
so great. You gotta see it. Like really, we really recommend you to read the manga version as well.
With big screen.
Yes, because
Yeah.
I was reading with my cell phone, and I was like, oh my god,
Oh.
I gotta read it on my iPad,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah,
changed it.
yeah.
I changed it, and it's so great. I love it. And all the manga has like a
Mm.
little yonkoma manga, like one shot
Oh, yeah,
manga
I
at the end, and I
right,
love
right,
them
right, right,
all.
right, right. I
They're so.
mean, I one of my
Mm.
favorite characters is Sota-kun,
Ah, Zotaku.
the boy,
Yeah.
the Rio's
Mm.
best friend,
Mm.
Sota. He's just a background character in this manga
Mm.
up until like volume 6.
Mm.
He rarely shows up, and we don't really know how good he is
Mm.
as a figure skater. But like with that Yonkoma manga,
Yep.
you can see his
Mm.
obsession
Yeah.
towards playing video games.
Right.
I love that character so much. I was like, okay, this kind of obsession is great. This kind of obsession is great for athletes.
Mm.
He is. I was convinced,
Yep.
really convinced.
I mean, there's so much. I mean, there's so many great things in this manga.
Mhm.
And as you mentioned earlier, I think if you get to read the manga or watch the anime series, I think you'll be able to watch any sort of like sports tournaments
Mhm.
or like
Mhm.
some sort of arts tournaments or something like that. Like you can enjoy it even more. And I'm
Mhm.
pretty sure
Mhm.
by reading this manga, you'll be able to enjoy figure skating, like Olympics figure skating or the figure skating tournaments, much, much more. Yeah,
Mhm.
because you get
I
to
mean,
understand.
I bought a book to learn the rules
Yeah,
of figure skating
it
after reading
really
this manga.
explains you really, really well in details
Yeah, I
how
mean this
they do all the
in
pointing and stuff.
yeah, in this
The point
manga,
system.
it explains it really well
Yep.
with it is like the competitive card game,
Mm.
right? It's
Yeah.
just it has a metaphor of a explanation, and it was really good, and I was like, oh, I finally got it,
Yeah. I
and
never understood how they decide like what they do during the performance, like what they
mhm,
put
mhm,
in. I just thought
mhm.
like they can put as many jumps as they want, right? But that's not how
Yeah,
it
yeah, yeah,
works.
yeah, yeah.
So if you read this manga, I'm pretty sure you can enjoy figure skating tournaments
Mhm,
in so
mhm,
much depth, so much like deeper way. And like just by reading this, you get to see so many great moments
mhm,
of
mhm,
people's interaction and their relationship and everything, and how dedicated they are for just one thing in
mhm,
their life,
mhm.
right? I think it's just great, and
Yeah.
it will hit you really, really hard. Yep.
I mean, America has so many great figure skaters.
Yes,
So maybe
they do.
after reading this manga,
Mm,
maybe you can find a like similar athletes to the
yeah.
character. Like when I saw Ilya Malinin, I hope
Melanin.
I
Mm.
pronounce it. Yeah, I hope I pronounce it correctly. But I when I saw him, I was like, oh, he is Hikari-chan.
Ah, because of the quadros.
Exactly like yeah, 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 yeah. Quadruple axel.
Right.
He's the only one person who has done it, who has
Ah,
succeedingly
yeah.
done it. And he was like, oh, this can happen in real life? Like
Mm.
manga-esque thing happen in real life? I was
Yep.
like, oh, he's so Hikari-san.
Yeah, I mean that was also in the social media in Japan. After
Mm-hmm.
like Rikuryu
Rikuryu,
pairs
Rikuryu, yeah.
won the medal, a lot of people
Uh-huh.
were saying like, oh, like Ryu is like Tsukasa and the
Yeah,
medalist.
yeah, he is, I think, 33 years old right now.
Mm,
I mean, when he won the gold medal, but
mm,
I think he found his pair 7 years ago, 7 or 8 years ago.
mm-hmm.
So, which is roughly 25, 26 years
Mm,
when he was 25 or 26 years old,
right.
which is at the same age of Tsukasa
Mm,
sensei. So I was like, tears.
Yeah. And also,
Yeah,
like,
that's
he
that's
was,
probably that's probably
yeah.
why I cried when I was reading about him on
Mm.
newspaper, because I've read Medalist.
Yeah, because I heard that he was working at the skate rink to make some sort of money
Oh,
for
yeah,
his
yeah, yeah,
living,
yeah.
like to make, living for himself, while he was competing as
Hmm.
one of the athletes, right? And
Hmm.
he was like, I was like, as a Olympic athlete, you have to do like part-time job? I was
Yeah,
thinking
I
that,
mean,
like, how hard is it? I mean,
yeah,
it must be so hard with all the
yeah, yeah,
training
yeah, 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 yeah,
practices, and you
yeah.
also have to like spend your extra hours for a
Hmm.
part-time
Hmm.
job. And I was like, oh my God, that must be so tough. And after winning the medal, I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I was so happy for their pair. I mean,
Hmm.
for
Hmm.
Rikuryu and everything. And I think by reading the medalist, I think there's like so much that you get to relate to
Hmm.
the actual athlete.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, I think
That's
that's like, it's just amazing. Yep.
it is.
Okay. Yeah, so this is a great, great, amazing manga. So if you haven't tried it, please go read it if you have time. And this program is brought to you with the support of the manga app in Maki. And of course, Medalist is available in Maki. So please
Yeah.
be sure to check the link in the
Hmm.
description.
Hmm.
And please don't forget to follow us and also to leave a rating. And
Yeah.
please leave some comments about your favorite scenes in the Medalist or your favorite characters, or if you have any other favorite moments in the manga. All right, so thank you so much for tuning in and see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.